At Cognition, when something breaks, whether it's a bug, a CI failure, or a production incident, it gets triaged, diagnosed, and often fixed automatically. Root cause, relevant code, a pull request, before an engineer even looks at it. We enable this with Devin Automations and Auto-Triage. Let me show you how it works and how to set it up yourself. An automation in Devin has three parts. First, a trigger, the event that starts it. This can be a Slack message, a GitHub event like a CI failure or PR comment, a linear ticket status change, a cron schedule, or an incoming webhook from any external system. Second, conditions. These are optional filters. Maybe you only wanted to fire for messages in a specific channel, or for tickets labeled bug, or maybe for CI failures on a specific repo. And third, an action. What Devin does when the trigger fires. Usually this means spinning up a new Devin session with a prompt. The event payload, the Slack message, the webhook body, the ticket details. This gets automatically appended so Devin has full context. You can attach multiple triggers to one automation. If any one of them fires, the automation runs. So for example, you could have a single automation that responds to both CI failures on GitHub and emoji reactions in Slack. Same investigation playbook, two different entry points. Devin ships with many pre-built templates. Here are some of them. Triage bug reports on Slack. This monitors a channel and auto-triages incoming bugs. CI failure fixer. This auto-fixes failing CI checks on pull requests. Daily Sentry error fixes. This pulls top unresolved Sentry errors every morning and investigates each. Datadog alert investigation. This investigates Datadog alerts posted to Slack using the Datadog MCP. Stripe failed payment investigation. When a failed payment alert lands in Slack, Devin investigates via the Stripe MCP. And nightly QA and smoke tests. This runs end-to-end tests nightly and files tickets for regressions. You can use any of these as is or as starting points. So how does Devin actually connect to these tools? In two ways. First, there are native integrations. Slack, GitHub, Linear, Jira, and Microsoft Teams connect directly in the settings. These power your triggers. Slack messages, GitHub CI failures, Linear ticket changes. You connect them once with OAuth and they're live. Second, for observability and external tools, Datadog, Sentry, PagerDuty, Notion, or databases, Devin uses MCP. Most are one-click. Click Enable, authenticate, and you're done. Once connected, Devin can pull Datadog metrics, look up Sentry stack traces, query your database, or check related linear tickets, all during a single investigation. So the triggers come from native integrations, and the investigative power, the ability to check logs, pull traces, look up error details, that comes from MCP. Auto-triage is a specific, more powerful type of automation. Instead of firing a one-shot session per event, it creates a persistent, long-running Devin that monitors a Slack channel continuously. Here's the architecture. A parent Devin watches the channel 24/7. It reads every new message, filters out noise, detects duplicates, and decides what needs investigation. When it finds something actionable, it spawns a focused child sub-Devin to investigate. The child reads the relevant code, traces the root cause, posts a diagnosis in the Slack thread, and tags the right code owner. Three things make this different from a simple trigger session automation. First, long-term memory via the scratchpad. The parent and all children share a persistent scratchpad. It tracks recently triaged items, maintains a routing table mapping code areas to owners, records duplicates so future reports get linked to existing threads, and stores context that persists across session restarts. The scratchpad is the automation's brain. Second, intelligent deduplication. If the same issue fires multiple alerts, Devin connects them via the earlier thread instead of spawning redundant investigations. And third, automatic routing. Devin learns who owns what. If someone says, "That's not my area," the child updates the scratchpad and future issues get routed correctly. Now I'll set this up live to show you how it all works. Here in Slack, I have a bugs channel. What I'd first like to do would be to invite Devin to the channel. So I'll go to integrations and I'll click add an app and I'll add Devin. So now Devin is available in the channel. Next, we'll go to the Devin app and we'll go ahead and click on automations. And then here, we'll go ahead and click create automation. I'll call this automation triage bugs. And for the trigger, I will choose a Slack channel. And for the channel, I'll go ahead and choose bugs, which will now be available to us. Now for the instructions. I can write custom instructions or I can use a predefined playbook. I already have a predefined playbook for regression tested product bug fix. We'll go ahead and open this up to take a look and see what I've written here. Here I say fix a product bug by reproducing the current behavior, adding or updating regression coverage, and implementing the smallest safe change and verifying the fix, along with some additional instructions and some guardrails. So we've set the playbook as our instructions, and we can go ahead and just click Create Triage Devin, and now Devin is set up in our Slack channel. Here we're given the option to add additional integrations like Datadog, but for now I'm going to go ahead and click Skip. The bug that I'm encountering is in this application for ticketing. Most of the ticket URLs work fine, but there are some that if you click on them, they actually throw an error. So what I'd like to do would be to diagnose and fix whatever is going on here. So here in Slack, we see that Devin Automation has joined our channel. I can just paste the bug report here, and Devin will look at the text and decide to take an action. And I've just given a short description about the bug that we're seeing. Ticket detail pages are crashing since this morning with a few additional details. I'm going to go ahead and post the message, and you're going to notice that we're not tagging Devin here. Now we see that we have a reply. Even though we didn't tag Devin ourselves, the Devin Automation noticed that this was an issue or a bug, and it tagged Devin for us. And it said, Devin, can you dig into this crash on the ticket details pages? And we see that Devin has kicked off a session. So if we go into our Devin dashboard, we can see that a new session has been created. In Slack, we also have a link to this session as well as the automation definition that kicked this off. Now you can see that Devin has completed its work and it's created a pull request. We can also open Devin Review to review the pull request, and we can open the Devin session here as well. Devin also responds with additional context, saying that they found the root cause, the commit that created the error, and some details about the error. If I want to check it out in Devin Review, I can do that here. Or I can go ahead and dive into the PR. And here we see that the bug was fixed and a regression test was added to our tests. And that's the full loop: detection, investigation, diagnosis, fix, and routing. In the Automations UI, you can view all of the examples available to you out of the box by just clicking on View All Examples. 3 things to take away. First, AI is the first line of defense. Bugs, alerts, CI failures, these should all hit an agent before they hit a human. By the time an engineer looks at it, the investigation is done, the context is assembled, and often there's already a pull request. You're reviewing a solution as opposed to starting from scratch. Second, it compounds. Every incident makes Devin smarter. The scratchpad accumulates context, routing gets more accurate, duplicate detection improves. After a month of running, your auto-triage knows your codebase's failure patterns better than most on-call rotations. And third, it works where issues already happen. You don't need to change your workflow. Issues come in via Slack, Linear, GitHub, Sentry, or Datadog. Devin plugs into those systems directly. It meets the bug where the bug shows up. Engineers can spend time on architecture decisions, product trade-offs, and novel debugging, and not reconstructing context that a machine can reconstruct in 30 seconds. And the pattern is the same. Define a trigger, set conditions, write the prompt. Devin handles the execution. Consider starting with one channel: your noisiest bug channel, your most annoying CI failures, or your Sentry backlog. Let Devin run on it for a week and see what happens. And models get better every month. If your systems already route work to them automatically, you absorb the improvement without changing anything. To get started, go to devin.ai, open the Automations tab, and pick a template. You'll have your first automation running in a few minutes.